Oh, that's good. That's really good. You got a son? I didn't know that. I know you had a daughter.
Good morning and welcome to another trip. First one, well, it's the first time I've had a chance to upload this video. The visit took place in, I think, early part of 2024. We're now the middle of 2025, so that's how long ago it was. But basically, Roy and I decided to have a little trip out one day. The weather was good, so we grabbed the bikes and off we went. And en route we decided to go and visit the Amberley Museum in West Sussex, between Storrington and Arundel, I suppose. It's on the back road anyway. Apologies for the fact that we've got intercoms. We've got helmet-to-helmet intercoms, which you can hear in the background. So apologies for that, as you can only hear one side of the conversation. Not quite sure how we do that, but there must be a way of doing it, I think. Anyway, so we set off from the Uckfield bypass, which is where I met Roy, and we're now travelling over to Amberley via Skeins Hill, Haywards Heath, and that way. So sit back and enjoy the journey, but I think it's worth the wait till we get to the museum. It's really interesting. What is more interesting for me, not that you're bothered about it at all, is that I lived at one time back in the 70s. My dad had a pub in a place called Coldwaltham, which is just outside of Pulborough, and that is about 2.5 miles from Amberley. And I have never ever been to this place in my entire life up until today when we visited it, which is really strange. It's a classic that you never visit what's on your doorstep. And as I say, that was back in the 70s. So, and this is 2024, so there's a lot of time under the bridge.
Bit of lunch.
And we can't wait till we get there.
There's bloody water here. Where the hell this is coming from? I know. Well, it ain't rain, is it? It must be a bloody leak somewhere. Oh, don't. Head down this bypass here. To the left. We'll cut out the Uckfield bit because that's a bit windy anyway. And if I remember rightly, we can get down to Anstey from here and then down through Bolney and across the 272. Yeah, that place on the left is the hospital, and here, and it used to be part of the nut house. Used to be the lunatic asylum. That lot. I think something like 39% of the world's pollution comes out of China. But nobody says to them, you've got to have net zero, do they? I know. How bloody ridiculous is that? We shut our pits down and we buy the bloody stuff in and they reckon it's cheaper. I just can't see it. Delivery. It's different anyway. Can't believe that there's such a massive great area that I've known about for probably 40 years that I've never ever been to.
Yeah, it's not a high profile place as well. It's not as obscure.
But you can, yeah, you can see where, you know, all the old stuff used to be. Look, there's the old forge. Bloody hell. Some old equipment in there, mate. The old ice cream bike, look.
Not a wing wheel though, is it?
Wouldn't mind that. No, but it's still nice. I can see a profit in it. Cool. Yeah, come and smell this. Shame you can't get the smell on cameras, really, because.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see why it smells like an old forge.
Hasn't changed in a few years, has it? My goodness me.
Quite amazing when you think the heat of that fire, look, and you've got all wooden beams on the roof,
How
haven't
did it
you?
not catch fire?
So.
Probably because it was never run by politicians. If it had been run by politicians, it would set fire on fire, wouldn't it?
Yeah, steady, you'll get me taken off of YouTube. You're not allowed to say anything bad about politicians,
Oh, okay.
except they're brain dead. Right. Which way do you want to go, Mr. Warren, sir?
I
Hey?
wonder. I'm not bothered, mate.
Different, is it not?
Not proud of a kid yet. Oh, that's the bonus.
Yeah, well, it's weekday, isn't it?
Yeah, but the kids are off, aren't they?
Well, I know they're off, but they're going back to school, aren't they? So, there's a few little horrors about, but... Oh, look, there's the cafe. Ah, let's go and have some cafe.
And iron burners. Don't get a ring on this cafe. Curried coffee.
Curried coffee, oh dear. The old stationary engines. You ready for a coffee and a toasted bun or something?
No, just have a coffee with
The Village Green Store. It's almost like a village within a village, isn't it?
isn't it?
Look,
Yeah.
even with the signpost down there.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll now go to the cafe. That's the most important thing. Coffee and...
I've been here before, but I don't remember it. I love just wandering.
It's quite a hell of a big site, isn't it?
Sussex Freemasons Community Shop.
Station entrance here. I see next train is at midday. That's 25 minutes. So we could just have a wander up here, and then we could come back there for midday and get on the train if you want and see where that goes.
Citizens Row card, mate.
Yeah. Because we don't know where it all goes, do we?
I've got 6 this morning, 6 my phone, mate. And there's Tanner, the youngest. Dad, what's the matter? Oh, can you help me out? I can't find my bank card. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I've got to get the train to Lewis this morning. I can't get because she works in Lewis. So 7 minutes later, Dad was on his blinking bike. She only lives in the town, running downtown to give us some money for her train fare, bless her. Oh, kids, eh?
When mine ring up and say, Dad, I usually say, how much? That's the first thing. Not how are you?
Well, do you know, I naively, I used to think that when my kids grew up, they'd actually be off my hands.
Oh, don't be silly.
That was a big mistake to make, wasn't it? Really was.
Yeah.
Trade History Society. Why is it when I was a kid I wasn't interested in history, but now I'm older, I love it.
Yeah. Lead Craft Workshop. Some old tools here, aren't there?
Yeah, I'm drawn to these sort of things. Sorry, I've bought so much rubbish over the years. I've still got it at home and I don't do anything with it. Oh, let's have a these might be worth having a nose. Yeah.
Tools for sale.
Look at this, they've got Mark Wilkins' name on it. Oh. A salted 1/2-inch drive handles, £2 each. Oh, air sockets. Is that £4 for a lot or £4 each? I wonder. £4 for a lot.
They're all cable tied together, aren't they?
25-30 seconds. Don't get much call for those. 9/16, 11/16, 1/2 inch, 3/8, 7/16.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, and the sun is shining.
The sun is shining, and we need to make the most of it because autumn's just around. Sorry,
You'll make it go away if you say things like that.
You've done the wrong thing. Put the box out of these things. I can't walk past Ellen without looking at stuff.
We all people donate tools to us
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah.
when children clear out their father's garages and all, since modern kids don't do DIY.
It's strange you say
See?
that. It's strange you say that because I said to my wife recently about the amount of stuff I got in my garage.
Big old heavy duty drill.
I said to her, when the time comes for you to call in the clear out man, who's going to want all this stuff? Oh, see that there but not there or whatever, you know that
There but not
soldier.
there. Yeah.
We've got one of those we bought 2 or 3 years ago in Perspex, which sits just by the telly. In Normandy,
Right.
as a temporary exhibit from May through to the end of August, was a field full of those, 1,467,
Wow.
full size, representing the number of soldiers or service personnel who have died on D-Day under British command. And standing in amongst them was quite eerie.
This is where they make all the lead. Look at all that lead horse over there.
Well, don't breathe too deep. Don't tell Ed Miliband.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
They've got their own road signs. Yeah, Warren, right up your street. Walking Stick Workshop.
I'll leave the expletives out and say, you cheeky bloke.
Yeah, look at the size of that.
Oh, look at that.
Saw bench.
Oh my word, yeah.
You do a tree trunk on that.
God, yeah.
That probably does the railway sleepers, does it?
I imagine it might do, mate.
cuts down for railway sleepers. Look.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. Quite amazing, isn't it? It's a little bit like a forgotten world.
Yeah, that's a very well put it.
West Sussex wood turners.
Something else, and it's so clean and tidy as well, isn't it?
All different. Got retrievers up there and starting the position of. Some unusual stuff in here, usual ducks and things, but there is some unusual stuff. Huh. Quite amazing. Even down to your World Cup football, look.
Ooh.
What have we got here? Pepper Road leading to Toll House, fire station, bus garage, cycle shop. There's quite a lot down here. Yeah, I think you're right. It looks like one.
It used to have a big Southend sign, but that's changed.
Or is this the fire station?
Oh, maybe it's the fire station. Oh, maybe the bus garage is further on. As you say, you don't go somewhere for a long while, and when you go back there, you think.
Amberley fire station. Look. Ah, that's what we ought to get.
Ah.
We ought to get one of them. There's a bus stop here. I wonder where that goes. Yeah, I'll give that one a miss, definitely. Unless they all get off here, of course. See the driver on that?
No.
He's as old as the bus. I bet he didn't have a licence. He probably got given it just after the First World War.
Did you say no? No, believe that.
Those mannequins are quite lifelike, aren't they?
Remember the farmer's dog in '78?
Yeah, Green Goddess.
Yeah. We had, because they couldn't go on shouts and we had to accompany the army and these things wherever they went.
Dreadful bloody things to drive. Like a 5-bar gate, aren't they?
So Dennis is still going, at least that was a company.
Yeah. That bus has changed the kids. Got adults on it now.
Okay. Incredible to think how long these things sat in storage, haven't they? And despite the years, they've very hardly done any miles. Oh, fresh up, you know, feeling. Dennis Peter fire.
Girls' switches.
Oh yeah.
They're like all light switches, aren't they?
Probably bacon.
The old Bakelite
Yeah.
light switches. Brass pedals. Don't get that anymore.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Quality.
Yeah.
And look at the size of the accelerator. It's as big as the brake.
Oh, is that? No, that's the brake, isn't it? Central
I don't
B
know.
and C. It's actually got them on there, so that's a central, like they used to have in some of the older, the original early 20th century vehicles.
Oh right.
Throttle in the middle, brake on the right, clutch on the left.
Tell you what, you've got to have small feet to drive that, haven't you?
You think with farmers' boots it'd be a bit of a challenge, wouldn't it?
Maybe they didn't worry about braking. Yeah, flat out on the accelerator.
1929.
Makes you wonder where they managed to pick up something like this, doesn't it?
Borough accounts.
Yeah.
Right in the top engine, I thought one of these.
You look a bit like a busman's holiday with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got some of these and all. So what do you reckon this used to be? It's now a cafe. But what do you reckon this used to be?
I wouldn't like to guess. Wouldn't like to guess.
Well, there's an AA box there.
Oh, yeah.
So do you think it was the old AA building?
Right. They do move a lot of stuff, don't they? Still an AA key at home, won't it? Fit around.
Oh, probably. Standard Yale, weren't they? Trouble is, there's no boxes left. There's hundreds of keys and no boxes.
The last one I saw was up, genuinely, was up over the rocks. I can't remember which one it was.
Later when people forget them quite often. Do quite well about
I think this is what used to be the cafe. It's now a shop. Probably before the... See, this is probably a bit small for them. with the amount of visitors they get. So hence the new cafe. And that was the old one. Oh look, there you go. And that old stuff's still running. Quite incredible really when you think. Probably more reliable than the modern stuff. Ah, here's your bus garage. That's alright, you carry on. Just walk normally, Mr. Warren, walk normally. You're in several of my videos anyway, so people have got used to you by now.
Oh, yeah. You've not had to bleep anything out so far.
No, I haven't. That's actually quite amazing, really.
Pink paraffin over there.
Which is a bit of luck, because I can't remember how to do it now. Anyway, if things carry on the way they're going, you probably won't even be allowed to speak on them before long. For fear of getting... Oh
no, when you go to prison for... wrongly, but nonetheless, when you go to prison for repeating something on the internet that you thought to be true, meanwhile rapists don't get sent to prison because
it's a joke, isn't it?
Anyway, back to politics again, sorry I stopped.
No, that's fine. Got a hell of a collection of stuff here, haven't
I don't remember all this from before, maybe it was open when I came last time. Worthy of South Street.
The road from London to Worthing. Well. Oh, no. As Nicky would say, you probably remember these when you were a boy. The cow, that is.
Well, these ticket machines, I do remember those from when I was working on the buses. They're not that old, they're only about 50 years old. Southbound tariff. Pot of tea, 4pence.
If I can get that on the camera.
They're nice sort of prices, though.
You've still got the coinage. Dinky little office.
Just making sure some of the wheels are off the wheels.
Ah! Yeah, you're fine. pit lane. Pit.
Oh yeah.
The pit boards. Now it's talking to the driver. He was just saying to me that he remembers when Queen Victoria came to the throne. Quite good, isn't it?
Very good indeed. Very good.
So I bet you they find stuff like this here in somebody's garage. It's probably been there for like 60 years.
Diesel engines, the ones that I think sound phone two-strokes, and Tillings Stevens two-stroke, 6-cylinder horizontally opposed. It's effectively 3 cylinders with 6 pistons, turbocharged, supercharged of course. But those two-stroke diesels, when they were on full song, the sound they made really lovely.
36 horsepower, this one here.
Need it just to move the engine. Look at the size of it.
I know.
What's this? What's steel? Steel.
Cast, I think,
Cast,
isn't it?
yeah. I was wondering if it might be aluminium, but it's not. It's aluminum strong, I suppose.
Right, unbelievable. Hello. Workshops, Mr. Warren. Restoration. It's a long old job. You're making all the panels. Yeah. Scripps' garage. Look at the size of that Austin 7. Hey, you wouldn't get in it, would you now?
BMC mini engine, probably.
Yeah. It's only an A series, isn't it? Yeah. I might do having that vertical. It's got a Solex. So
Yeah, but look where that's mounted.
A30, A35, because it's got the Solex carbon SUs on the minis, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And it's got the oil filter
On
pump
the
from the
bottom.
sump, which would have been the gearbox on the Mini. But
Yeah,
it's
you're
like-
right. That's what it says there. Look, Austin.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
quite right. Very smart, Mr. Warren. Very smart. Look at that village bike. Oh no, village garage. Well, garage bike.
I know somebody's got a bike that could go in here with a little engine in the back if it ever gets running.
Ah, yeah. We'll get that on film and all.
We will. I'll get that back on the road.
You'll be the one riding it. I shall be the one filming it.
Well, this winter I shall be back on that. Don't worry.
That's
So
right,
I'll
no
do the
rush.
frame first to get the thing. So
We need to get it powder coated
Yeah, but
to preserve it.
Before I do anything, I'll repair the cycle parts.
Yeah.
Because that way I can then try riding it to start the engine. Because before I start, the engine hopefully just stays one piece and come out in the back wheel. But before I do anything to it,
Can you not spin it by hand?
Sorry?
Can you not spin it by hand to fire it?
No, it's the compression. It's got very good compression. It's got a great spark. It should run, but trying to get it started on the bench, it won't go.
Okay.
There's a bike for you, Joe. No? You say no? You say no? What about this one?
And the spares. Gears, pedals,
Carbide lamps, aren't they?
seats.
If you run out of water, you stop pedalling them.
Wheel balancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, old radio. And it's working.
And cycle shoes as well, there. Underneath the cap.
Matthewson's have a field day with this lot.
10% on both ends, yeah, they would.
What we got here? A jobbing smith.
I thought you had it on.
I have.
You'll appear as an extra.
An authentic wheelwright shop. It was in Horsham until 1986. In 86 then the Spooner family then decided to make a bit of money, sold the van. We acquired the building. The story was Brian Johnson had helped set the museum up. He had a phone call from an architect in Horsham, and they said they put it in the wheelwright shop. Then what do you want from it? So he said, I'll get back to you. And he got back to him and said, can I have a build it? So we said, yeah, go on then.
Wow.
So everything. And the beauty of it was, even though it hadn't been used for almost 30 years as a wheelwright shop, it finished like a lawnmower repair shop. In the building, all the equipment was still there. Mr. Spooner wouldn't throw anything away. So when the building came down, everything came in, even those drums up there, the bench, not the bandsaw, any artifacts on the floor came from the original building. So yeah.
Wonderful.
There was in storage then until about 92 when the museum had enough money to rebuild it. So it took lots of photographs of that bottom right hand. That's the wheelwright shop in 1926, I think. A lot of work in there. And there's not this.
So what do we reckon then, Mr. Warren? You all right for time?
Oh, time's not an issue, mate. No.
We won't leave it too late. We'll do another
Hey, it don't matter to me, mate. I'm not worried about that.
hour or so.
My insides are churning, so
You want something to eat?
I probably need to go back. I've got some stuff with me, mate.
Well, no, we go to the cafe if you want.
Yeah, I need to know what I'm eating.
Ah.
When my guts are like this, I'm sorry, I'm not being awkward.
No, it's all right. How long do you want?
What's that, mate?
We've nearly done the tour anyway.
Probably just, I get pains, like a gnawing pain in the gut, which is a bit unpleasant, but it's just one of those things you put up with. But you know, when the sun says, I've got to be careful what I eat, because like I say, I don't want to be on the way back thinking, oh my God.
Can you not have a sandwich?
I've got some stuff with me, so.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. It's not,
Fair enough.
Joking aside, it's not because I'm a tight one, I just need to know what I'm eating.
No, that's all right. That's fine. Well, I'll tell you what, if we do this building here, which is the end of this road by the looks of things, then we'll wander back. How about that?
Yeah, I don't mean
Then you can have something to eat. It's getting a bit warm for walking about anyway. Isn't it?
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this was it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do remember this.
Railway Exhibition Hall. Well, we'll have a look at that and then we'll wander backwards. You want to go in there? Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll be in the Railway Exhibition. Well, this thing here.
And when
Okay.
I first moved up there in '67, there were, there must have been 3 or 4 big engineering works out there.
Yeah.
They're gone. All gone. Everyone
Okay.
shut down.
Yeah. Thing of the past, maybe.
Well, slightly, yeah. One of them was Alan's diesel, which is like huge engines for shipping, marine diesel. Great things. One used to come out of the works with a low load. To knock the road off in both directions so they wouldn't swing out. They were taken over by Rolls Royce and they're pushing buried with all these places and taken over and shut down.
Why have we got James Bond theme playing?
Because one of them was filmed here, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. The Zoe with the airship.
Oh, yeah. That was filmed here, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What, using this railway track? This old one? Yeah.
There's an old black and white film from the 1960s. It was filmed here, parts of it filmed here. I filmed studios in Brighton,
Okay.
and they made quite a few films with local content. And this is here. In Norway, that's a fascinating place. That's where the
Quarry Coal.
yeah, so they've got this huge power station house for some years where they can't get a truck overnight until the road overnight when it's cheap electric, and it descends during the day when it's needed to housing it to water generator turbines. That's so cool.
Gearing and all on that. Gearing and all on it. Would have originally had a tank on the top.
Target trolleys, 1323 Black V2 Sideville, fluid flywheel.
I'll tell you what, my old mate Bob would be in his element, yeah. He joined the railway when this stuff like this was being used. He's going to hate me when he watches this. Because we stopped here once on the way back to Portsmouth.
Okay.
When we were getting the ferry with a couple of bikes back to Spain.
Yeah.
3 years ago, something like that. And it was closed. And we never did see it, which was a shame. Mind you, having said that, Bakelite foam A and B buttons. When I was at school, We had one of these in the drive. 1970, 70, 71, 72, something like that. So obviously they were still about on A and B's in 1970.
Yeah, 4 pennies. Well, no, because no, they're changing.
Old pennies they used to be.
Yeah.
Quite incredible.
They're obviously enjoying it. Send their whole friend. Don't go take photo.
He's about as lively as a modern telephone engineers.
His coat's a bit on the big side, the old one.
To working with that sort of wire, they were horrible to work with.
To carry the same number of
Feathered.
as an optical fibre cable, conventional cables are much thicker. There are also technical reasons intergalactic fibre carrying light. It's under interference, possible, and irreparably altered.
Well, that's about it for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it was a bit interesting for you. If you get a chance and you're interested in that sort of thing, it's well worth 2 or 3 hours down there, providing the weather's good, of course. But yeah, it's a good day out, and caffee's good, so at least you've got somewhere as a bit of a respite if you want to sit down for half an hour. What can I say? Thank you to my old mate Mr. Warren. Another good trip for the pair of us, and we've got the Isle of Wight coming up at the end of the year, or mid-year, I don't know, whenever it is. So that'll be an interesting trip, and hopefully we'll get a few videos of that little escapade. Quite looking forward to the Isle of Wight, actually, providing the weather holds. You never know your luck. But yeah, anyway, shout out to my old mate Bob. I don't know where you are at the moment, whether you're in Spain or whether you're in the UK. This is being put up onto YouTube middle of middle of June 2025. Yeah, middle of June 2025. Getting ahead of myself now. So hope you're well, mate, and keep riding.